Fergus is a small railway traction engine who works on the island of Sodor. One day, he was on his way to the quarry. He had a special job to do for Sir Topham Hatt. Whistled Thomas. Fergus chuffed happily. Said Thomas. Warned Thomas. Fergus arrived at the quarry. He went to work with Mavis and the twins. Said Mavis. Bill and Ben were delighted. Whistled Ben. Steamed Bill. Fergus liked helping Mavis, but he didn't like the way the twins were behaving one bit. Bill banged his freight cars hard. Some rocks fell onto the track. Fergus ordered. Bill didn't like being ordered about by a traction engine. He snapped back. Then Ben pushed his freight cars to block the line. Fergus was stuck. Steamed Fergus. But Ben just grinned. The next day, the men were blasting rock. Fergus called to Bill and Ben. Puffed Bill. Huffed Ben. The quarrymaster sent Bill and Ben to collect a rock crusher from the harbor. Fergus was left in peace with Mavis. The twins were still thinking about Fergus. Said Bill. Wheeshed Bill. They laughed. Bill and Ben steamed back to the quarry. The rock crusher was heavy. It shook the rails as they went. Warned Fergus. But the twins took no notice of Fergus and were very naughty. As roughly as they could, they routed the load towards the cliff. Cried Fergus, and he rushed forward, and he bumped Bill and Ben out of the way. His driver jumped to safety as the rocks began to fall. But Fergus was covered in rocks right up to his funnel. It took a long time to dig him out. And no one worked harder to help than Bill and Ben. At last, Fergus was free. Bill and Ben were ashamed. Said Bill. Added Ben. Smiled Fergus.